So this morning, my coworker picks me up for work, and he's got like a satellite radio in his car, and he's like, "Do you know who sings the song?" And so like I just like look at the radio and I'm like Elton John because it says Elton John on the screen, and and later on in the day, like that's when he was picking me up from my apartment, and then when we're leaving work, there's another Elton John song on the radio. So there's an Elton John song when I'm leaving my apartment, and there's an Elton John song when we were leaving work, when we were leaving the work building. So I don't know if the radio station, the satellite radio station, is stalking me, synchronizing. I don't know if we're just leaving work, like they have the Elton John song scheduled to play later in the day, and then we're leaving work or at an orchestrated time so that the Elton John song is playing as we're leaving. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's the radio station synchronizing it. I don't know if it's a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence, me personally, but and then he was like, "Do you know who sings the song?" Like, to like make me look at the radio and notice that it's Elton John. Like right when I get in the car, and then later on it's Elton John again. I don't know. It just seems like a thing. And then later on in the day, like we were just talking, and I was just like, "What's your favorite movie?" And he's like, the one with Chevy Chase, Christmas Vacation. And my name is Chase. Chevy Chase. So I don't know. This is what he said. He was like, Chevy Chase, the one with Chevy Chase in it. And he's wearing a camo coat, and he's usually wearing a red shirt or camo or whatever. And then like when I get in his car, I'll see it's like this white van, and I'll see white vans that look like it, like needing a sink. or like this morning, like I was waiting for him to come pick me up, and this white van drove by that looks like his, and it's probably to make me think that it's his, to like whatever. He still types of weird shit. And then we were on the highway today, and there's a bunch of stalkers the whole way on the highway, as usual. A bunch of one-light cars. Stalker things. And then there was this tractor driving up in this field next to us as we drive by on the highway. And there's like a silver car driving by at the same time that we drive by the tractor. There's still lots of silver cars out there today. And lots of red cars and lots of silver and red sinks. Silver and red sync with each other. And lots of 86 plates and 84 plates and 93 plates and 33 plates. And then like we were doing a delivery at a house, and like I look at the clock as we're doing a thing and it says 3:22, and then I go out to the house to get stuff, and then I come back in the house and I look at the clock and it says whatever it said. Or it said 2:23, and then it said 2:34 when I came back in the house. And then like I'll just pull my phone out at times like that too, and I'll just pull my phone out and it'll be 11:13 or whatever. So there was a plane today too. So it's just weird shit happening all the time. Just coincidental weird shit. Just lots of coincidental weird shit all the time. Just happens to coincidentally happen. Just does. And then I was walking home a minute ago and this bird flew like straight at me, synced up. And this guy walked by me and he was like looking down at the ground, and he looks like he knows that stalking is wrong and he doesn't want to do it, but he has to. His car just pulled up and parked and then took off again, synced with Whitey. Oh, he's parking in the parking lot now. He's parked on the side of the street and then started driving again, synced. And then he's going in the parking lot and then he's in the park synced. He's turning around in the parking lot. Is he going to drive back out of it? He is. He's driving back out of it. Oh, he's gonna park on the other side of the street. Okay. It all makes sense now. He did it all synced though. He did everything synced. He stopped synced. Pulled up, stopped synced, drove in synced, drove in the parking lot synced, turned around synced, drove back out synced, and then stopped synced. The water heater's turned on synced. And then when I walked back up to the window, he just locked his car. What else happened today? It was a pretty chill day. It's constantly stalker things happening, but it was a pretty chill day for the most part. So far, anyway. When I got up this morning, there was a garbage truck outside syncing up. Like right after I woke up and got up, making synced up garbage truck sounds. And then that's not the only time where things like that have happened with the radio, like, but it's like I don't know if it's the radio if it's the radio station or if it's just orchestrated like that. Like they're picking me up when the Elton John song is on, and then we're leaving when the other Elton John song is on, timed with it. Or is the Elton John song timed with me leaving? I don't know. But I feel like it's timed though. And it's not the only time that it seemed timed like that with radio stations. But I want to listen to the radio. Maybe I'll do it tonight or something. I want to see like if they do synchronizer things through the radio stations, because I bet they do. But like when I'm listening to music, like when I listen to music sometimes, or like if I was like driving listening to music, like they'll sync things with the song lyrics sometimes. And stuff like that. And they'll sync things with like verses, in between verses, and in between the hook and the verse and shit. And when songs begin and end and shit. But yeah, people are always saying my name synced, like the word Chase. Like the other day, this guy was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna chase him down," or something like that. They just say it at a synced moment. You say the word at a synced moment. And then I get like Chase Bank ads, like I've said before, and shit. One day someone was wearing a shirt with my name on it, and whatever. They do things. They like to do things. What type of things you be doing? Sync things. Syncy things. Whoa. So it's Friday night. Probably gonna be lots of loud engine sounds, people yelling outside my apartment and shit. And sirens and whatever the fuck else. There's a car starting outside right now as I'm closing my blinds. think it was a silver car. And then like people just always like I said, how he was like, who sings a song? Or they'll be like, look over there. Look at the ambulance. There's an ambulance over there. Look. Yeah, dude. I see the ambulance. It's right in front of us. I see it. Yup. I know. It's right there in front of us. They'll just like point at a stalker and they'll be like, look at this guy. Or like a stalker cuts us off in traffic and they're like, what's this guy doing? I'm like, I don't know, man. What's he doing? I think he's syncronated or something. It's like, syncronated? I'm like, yeah, a stalker. Like, stalkers? What's that? Like a shelf stalker? Like a stocking? Like a stocking stuffer? No, dude, a game stalker. A game stopper? What's a game stopper? Like GameStop? No, dude, a gang stalker. What's a gang stalker? People that stalk me all day. Oh, I think you're just paranoid. Wait, can I explain first? It's like instantly say I'm paranoid. They're just like, oh, you just sound paranoid. It's like I haven't even explained myself yet, man. Can I talk? Oh, I don't got time to talk about this. See you later. They just get a phone call. They're like, hey. Yeah, I delivered to a small town today, and there was like nothing happening there at all. There was like nothing. Like when we got into town, like the entire time we were in that town, there was nothing happening. And then when we left that town, and we got back on the highway, things were happening again. But inside of that town, nothing's happening. So I'm gonna move to that town. So send some of my Cash App so I can go move to that town ASAP. And then the other day, it was like my nose was itching synced. My nose, like when I'm walking around a lot of time, I'll get like this like stinging in my leg. Or I'll just get like itchy. My nose will itch, or my head will itch, or whatever. And it's like it happens at synced up moments. So I think they do that. They make my nose itch and shit. And like make me like yawn synced and like burp synced. Like it's like gas gets trapped in my stomach and then I burp synced. And it gets untrapped synced. The nanobots or whatever the fuck. Controlling my bowel movements and my bodily functions with nanoparticles or whatever they're doing. It seems like a sync thing all the time. And then they probably like make me wake up in the morning or some shit. I don't know. Like they probably just control all my bodily whatever. Fucking retarded. Cause like if I'm having like a good dream, I'll wake up usually. Or like I don't know. It just feels like they make me wake up. And I'm like, I don't know. This theory I'm working on. Vagus nerve. Write that down. Look that up. But yeah. I don't remember what else happened today. And then I wasn't seeing any cops for a few days. And then the other day, like 2 days ago or whatever, there was a bunch of cops when I was recording on the one video. And then I don't remember seeing any today. Maybe like a couple. This is weird. Like some days I won't see any cops. Usually I'll see a couple of them every day, at least. And then some days I'll just see like 1,000 of them. I'll see cops like all day. or just like one time, like I go outside one time and I just see a bunch of cops that one time, and then I don't see them the rest of the day, or just whatever other thing, planes or ambulances or FedExes or whatever. It's the same thing. Like things just fluctuate and come and go, and then I'll see 1,000 garbage trucks all at once. Also, deep brain and deep brain circuit modulation regulates sleep-awake cycle. Yeah, I definitely feel like they do that. And it's like I don't know if I need to like start a dream journal or something. It's like I can never remember my dreams, and it's like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how much things of them manipulating things or just regular things or what. I don't know. Like, what is a dream anyway? So it's quiet right now. They're probably gonna start making sounds at some point. Cause it's Friday night. It doesn't really happen every Friday night, but definitely every Saturday night. But usually Friday and Saturday night. So we'll see. But definitely something's gonna happen. So stay tuned.